I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
You get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
Was that a fart? I don't know. I can taste it on my tongue.
Well done. Well done.
The Gooch likes it.
Oh, that's
never know.
That's how you know you've made it. Is if Gooch proves.
Yeah. Here's what I want to know: who was Gooch talking to in the back seat?
Oh,
That's a good point.
Yeah.
We won't know anymore because they're gone. So.
they didn't make it out of that conversation.
Oh, fantastic.
Well, man, what has happened today? A lot's happened today. Today's episode number 40. That's a milestone in itself. The channel is now over 1,000 subs.
Yes.
I actually can't believe it. We have a new president as of 6-7 hours ago.
let's go.
And we got the Gooch on the channel.
Oh, wow. Okay.
No,
the president and then the Gooch. Okay, all right, I'll take it.
I mean, I'm building it up, but no. Before we get started, let's go ahead and go around the horn. Norman, how are you doing, sir?
Oh, pretty good. It's been an interesting week to be a moron on Twitter, isn't it? Unskippable cutscene. There's gay people. She's a Christian. Yeah, it's been a fun week. But other than that, I started Dynasty Warrior Origins today. Awesome game. Apart from the mountain of dialogue you have to get through to start the fights.
Don't care. Don't care.
Yeah, it's such a good game. It really is. If you've not bought it, buy it. And also, I'd just like to say I'm really glad you made me John C. Reilly, because if you made me Will Ferrell, we'd be having words right now. Just saying.
I wasn't gonna do you like that.
Yeah.
You fit more with his character anyway.
You know.
I mean, to be fair, I did do a video on Will Ferrell that kind of like popped off more than I thought it would, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Plus, Malty would totally put his balls on your drum set.
Like, I definitely would. Yeah. Heartbeat.
Well, yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, Norman. I haven't seen anything crazy in the past 3 days on Twitter at all. So
not at all.
Yeah. How about you, Nerd Slap? Anything crazy?
No, can't say I have. It's all been pretty normal. You know, a lot of game stuff. Nothing about you know, sex in video games or naked women in video games. Nothing like that. But
That's oddly specific. I don't know why you would bring that up.
I know
Yeah.
it seems oddly specific, but nothing like that. It's been pretty normal.
Is this
Pretty
some
normal.
Catholic guilt that you have?
No.
Nerd Wars, his favorite thing is the intros, just so keep them as long as possible. Speaking of long as possible, actually, wow, that actually worked out in your favor there, Mo.
All
How
right.
are you doing?
Hey.
Doing all right. You're probably talking about my forehead. I have a giant. There you go. I'll make you feel better. But doing great. Just did the Monday hangover, which is turning out to be really fun. Not that it wouldn't be, but it's been a blast. And but yeah, congratulations on 1,000 subscribers. You shouldn't be shocked. This is one of the funnest hangouts on the internet, man. It's just a bunch of guys sitting around a table, just laughing and having fun. It's the most authentic stream on the YouTubes, as far as I'm concerned. So,
speaking of totally not authentic, totally real and not fake, VTuber Hayden.
Hello. Yeah. So, did you know you can buy fully pornographic games on Steam?
Yeah, I did.
That's a thing. Yeah. No. I mean, it's almost like a crusade would maybe target those before, I don't know, other games. But hey, you know, who am I to say anything about that?
yeah, and there's love stories with a guy that will give you his heart. So.
Easy there.
I also started Dynasty Warriors Origins, but I started it on Thursday, and my Steam has currently logged 43.1 hours. So you could say that I'm enjoying the game.
Okay. Yeah, don't tell your work how many hours you've been playing, but yeah.
Yeah, whatever. It was a slow weekend.
Malty, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, man. I don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about with this Twitter shit. I just know that I had some words of defense and words of offense to all sides involved.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I have my own beliefs, and you're allowed to have your own beliefs. You just don't push them on other people. That's kind of where I sit with everything. But other than that, I still make videos for the GCA. And have not made a video on that, by the way, which I know would probably blow up. But I'm not a grifter like that.
I can't make a video right now. I
He's a
cannot
grifter in
make a
other
video right
realms,
now because
but
it's
not
all I can fucking think about every time I look for topics.
Daggerdoll, I appreciate you rolling out of bed right onto StreamYards.
I rolled out of bed and into my bathroom and then rolled into this stream. So yeah, good to be here.
And the whole show needed to know that. They really did.
Yeah. And the same level of content throughout that entire
Oh, people don't use the bathroom. I'm sorry. I guess that's new to humanity. But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm pretty busy. Modding.
That was actually a good intro.
That was a great joke too.
Yeah. You're getting good at this, Daggerdoll.
Nah, I've been drinking.
Oh, okay.
There we go. That's the reason.
Cheers.
Well, whatever you're doing, keep doing it, I guess, to not a
I wish I could
level.
afford to.
Yeah, I mean, start and ask a quick question. Did you wipe Nagernal? Be honest.
Didn't have time.
Yeah, at least he's honest. I mean, authenticity. That's what being a YouTuber is all about, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can tell. Good job.
Yeah, I would if I could afford to.
But when I think of proper hygiene, I think of the promo code Gooch.
Yes. Manscaped. It's in the name. What's up, guys? Thanks for having me on. I'm looking forward to tonight. Yeah, I don't know what's been happening lately. It's been a slow month when we start talking about the silly things. Don't you agree? Like the things that have been happening, they're just silly. Like it's a little
Yeah. It's kind of like we have too much free time on our hands if we're talking about those kind of things.
We got bigger things to tackle, like, hair products, watching manly movies, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Hair products or hair removal products?
Well, both, to be honest.
The important questions.
So A lot of people may be asking why your name is Diabolical Souls Presents, but your name is Gooch. So maybe you want to set the record straight for people that might not know you here.
Well, then you're gonna get to know me. Diabolical Souls Presents. I had that name because I was actually had a channel with a different name with a partner. We kind of split ways. I took the channel because I was working on it anyway and did all the work in it. So I took the channel. He did everything else. Took everything else, and I wanted to change the name, so I made Diabolical Souls Presents. Changed the format as well. So I wanted to animation, get into all that. Yes, there is some heavy overtones.
Your mic is going AM radio right now.
Yeah, it's like ducking out.
Oh, is it ducking out?
Oh, there you go.
Is it? There we go.
Now it sounds good again.
Better now.
Yeah, okay. But the name Gooch came from Copa. I don't know if you know Copa Ex Machina and Cannoli. They gave me that nickname after a stream where I was asked to do a drawing of where the Gooch is located, and I did a quick, like literally 5-second sketch, and it was the funniest shit you've ever seen. We laughed for about a half hour on that shit, and right now Copa has that framed in his office. So that picture, and they called me Gooch after, and I kind of capitalized on that, and just that's the legend of Gooch. So it's just been, good times ever since. So that happened, and then I went to a SpawnCon in Denver last year, and someone yelled "Gooch" as I'm talking to the chief editor of Spawn, Thomas Healy, and I say you were there, and I was talking to the head editor, and he's like, "Gooch, I know Gooch," and I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like here I am thinking I'm going to be professional, ask him onto my channel, and the name's Gooch getting thrown out there, and he looks at me, starts laughing. Gooch. I'm like, yeah, that's the nickname I've been given. He goes, oh, I have to ask about that when I come on. I'm like, there we go.
Nice.
So yeah.
I want to see Gooch's shirt. Looks kind of like a nice. Oh yeah,
look at
that's
that.
a nice one.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
Only took him like 7 months to get it? No, I'm just kidding. It took a while though, didn't
Mo
it?
is still
Well,
waiting.
yeah, we had the strike going on, so that's why.
Oh,
the post office strike. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It was also Teespring sending it out.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
No, you're still waiting?
I'm still waiting. I ordered it a week before Christmas. I'm still waiting on mine.
That's wild.
I could have driven to go pick mine up from their warehouse quicker than I got mine. So yeah.
And then not stolen because they were bought and paid for, but taking them and hand delivered them.
Yes.
In that amount of time, easily.
We could have literally hand delivered everyone's in the amount of time some people have been waiting.
I'm sorry. Does she want to clarify this one?
I don't care for the Power Rangers. I really don't. They were coming in when I was like in my late teens, so I'm watching them at first. I was like, this is the gayest shit ever. Like, I just don't care. I don't care for it. I get it for everyone else. Like, you grew up on it, but yeah, I don't care for Power Rangers.
I'm right there with you, Gooch. I never got attached to it either.
I loved the original
Power Rangers roar. Anyway,
I don't hate them or anything. I just never got into it.
Yeah, it was like right around my age range.
Yeah, me too. I like the original Mighty Morphin because I watched it as a kid, and the first movie, and then I pretty much stopped watching Power Rangers right after
First
that.
movie slapped.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Zeo was the last iteration that I watched, but I can totally get behind where y'all are coming from, ABF and Gooch, and maybe even Mo. It was a childhood thing, but you cannot deny that opening Mighty Morphin theme song.
The best version of that is from the movie. If anyone wants to listen to it, Go Go Power Rangers by the Power Rangers Orchestra. That's the best version of the theme.
Excellent.
Still gay. But yeah, it's I love the Teenage Mutant. We were talking about this last night, were we not? ABF? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Like, I remember the original books where they're all red bandanas, and they were black and white to be exact, and they were drinking beer and eating pizza and swearing. That's how I remember the Turtles, like the early comics. And then the cartoons happened But I grew up with GI Joe and He Man. Those were
Okay.
Those.
I actually want to ask you a question since you know Ninja Turtles so well. Like I've always been like kind of a tertiary fan.
I wouldn't say I know him so
well.
well.
Okay,
I do
but
know him,
maybe
yeah.
you can answer this one. Wasn't the reason that they all had the red bandanas was because that was supposed to be like the lowest level, and Raphael never moved up because he could never control his anger?
I'm not sure about that, but I thought it was more what had to do with the Daredevil run, with the why can I not think of that clan? But it had to do with a lot with Daredevil and Elektra, with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They were kind of taking it and making a little satire of that comic there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
like,
secret old.
I didn't know. I had just heard that, so I wanted to.
That would make sense. Red to be in the lowest level, but like again, wouldn't they be white? Like everyone starts off a white.
Yeah.
White belt. So.
Yeah, well, Night Saber said it here. The old G Mirage comics, they were in black and white. So.
Yeah.
So good. Though. I remember reading those books, dude.
Yeah, they were great.
Someone said Hand Clan. I always thought it was Foot Clan, but I also came in way later.
That was the Daredevil. Yeah, the Daredevil read the
and the Daredevil
Wait, Obi Dean might have it here. He said the headband colors was created for the cartoons to make the turtles different from each other.
Yeah.
So yeah. Maybe so. I mean, hey, I'm down to believe anything at this point because I don't have a clue.
Well, it wasn't their personalities or like the type of weapons that they used. I could tell you that. I'm being sarcastic.
All right, before we get into the funny clips, we need to get to super chat.
I couldn't tell, Malty. I couldn't tell.
A lot of people can't. Sorry, ABF, go ahead.
Cajun Corey adding one more production assistant. Thank you.
Thank you,
sir.
Corey.
Cajun Corey.
And we got Corn Boy. I didn't see what it was, but I'm thinking it was a thumbs up. Is that correct?
He always does those.
His signature, yeah.
Yeah, but what if this is the one that he did like something different? You know?
No, it's the thumbs up. I scrolled up the YouTube.
It is. Thank God. All right.
Like a cornhole.
Thank you, Corn Boy. And we have Sophie chronicling mayhem. Congrats, USA. Afuera y viva la libertad, carajo. Did I say that right?
No idea.
Close enough.
Yes. Congrats, USA. Get out of here and long live fucking
Liberty.
Liberty.
Yes.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Carajo is like a.
Wait. So you knew all of that except for libertad, which is clearly.
Well, you know, idiosyncrasy.
The only word that I know.
Yeah, I didn't hear you saying anything, VTuber.
Well, she's also using South American Spanish. She's not using Mexican Spanish.
That's also
They
true,
are.
yeah.
I don't know any Spanish, so I just figured that word was liberty. I don't know what the rest of it means.
I am bilingual in English and Guchanese, so just
yes, that is true.
people are just
That helps.
Yeah.
So what's
We'll
the
have
Gucci's
you
version of
read all the
Afuera?
articles for us tonight, Gooch. Sophie, thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
And
Thank you, Sophie.
Thanks.
Gunplarazzi added
Yes.
one more production assistant. Thank you, sir. Really
Thank
appreciate
you.
that.
Thank you.
And we have Jake Martin, and I scroll up in time. It's a controller with glasses.
Nice. Thank you, Jake.
Thank you, Jake.
Appreciate
Jake.
I could see that one.
What's up, Jake?
Oh yeah, that came in as soon as I.
Sassy Sasquatch for $9.99.
Hey.
Thank you. Congrats on 1,000. Well deserved. Thank you for always being so supportive and generous. Also, Daddy's home. That's right.
Hell yeah.
Today is a great day.
A momentous day.
Been smiling all day.
Yeah, I actually woke up early tonight. It was nice.
Isaac is writing poems now. Isaac for $2. Congrats on 1K. You're gay.
Wow, right.
Nice. Thank you. That was
I
a
have
nice poem.
proof.
That's
I
kind
have
of gay
proof
for
of
you to be
him.
writing poems for me, though.
I got proof that he likes medium rare steak.
Oh.
I got proof. I got
Interesting.
screenshots.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
yeah, I remember that. Okay, I'm not gonna steal your thunder. You got it, man.
Oh, God.
We'll get to it. Cajun Corey for $5. Gooch recently watched Pitch Perfect and said
Not true
that
at
it's his
all.
favorite movie. You know,
Not true.
I think I heard that somewhere too.
Not true. Not
You
true.
guys heard
Not
that?
true. No,
I believe it.
Not true.
I think
It
William
sounds
Wallace
like
was having more
something.
fun at the end of Braveheart than Gooch was watching.
Oh God!
Ever since
That's
he
all I
watched
kept
it.
saying. That was me the whole time. Oh God! Oh God! What the fuck? What the thing? I hated it so much.
Yeah, but after you watched it, like, you know, you had an extra skip in your step. Food
I was
tasted better.
flaccid. I was flaccid for 24 hours after that.
It was better than all the rest of the musicals that came out at that time. Like,
That's the anti-blue pill. You watch, musicals.
Thank you, Corey. And another production assistant added. Damn, dude.
Thank you.
So generous
Corey.
tonight. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. This
All
is quite
right.
controversial coming from a Scotsman, but there you go.
Fuck off.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
I know that there's some historical inaccuracies with it, but it's a freaking awesome movie.
Yeah, basically the only scene in Braveheart that's accurate is the one where he dies. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't care though. It's so awesome.
I like how Longshanks takes care of his son's friend. That was pretty nice. That's pretty much what Trump just did in his executive orders. But
Have you seen Rob Roy? Have you seen that one?
Yes, with Liam Neeson
and Tim
Roth. Yeah.
Oh man, he is a.
You know what? I'll say this in agreement with you European brothers. The Patriot is a way better movie.
Yeah, maybe it is way better. It's definitely better.
I think The Patriot is a way better movie than Braveheart. I think Braveheart is great, but Patriot's way better.
Patriot would be better if it ended at 2 hours, but it goes way too long. Like there's a perfect spot for it to end, and then they go into like the French American.
In that movie, I'm
goes
there for
way
the
too
fucking
long.
ride, man. I'm there for the fucking ride on that one. America, fuck yeah.
All right,
my nuts.
We're 22 minutes in, and we haven't even started the segment yet.
I have a request.
Uh-huh.
Can Negrinal say, "Can I do my intro now"?
Can I do my intro now?
No, let's do the first topic, please.
Do you need to do any land acknowledgements, Nagranol?
I thought I did my intro.
So you guys saw the that gun that he was voice activating. Was it last week or the week before?
A couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago.
It's evolved, and we also discovered that it's a nail gun.
That's terrifying.
Oh, that thing. Yeah, I saw it.
This also may be a bit racist.
That's wild.
Change tracking color to blue.
Why is he holding him by his balls?
Right.
Well, it's not completely accurate right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say just sprayed and sprayed.
Yeah, this is just Gen 1 of Terminator. So. Change tracking color to yellow.
I have to think about that one for a second.
Crazy. Just missed that one black balloon on the ground.
Well, and that first shot, it got a pink one too.
Yeah, it's missing a bunch of
fully
shots.
automated AI-enabled pneumatic nailing tool, and I think this is going to be super transformational for the
Makita.
construction industry in 2025. So keep an eye out for more updates.
Wait, gun, please nail Jim to the roof.
I like this, guys. I don't think this will be used for construction.
No.
Yeah. No, he's definitely only making it for construction and no other purposes whatsoever.
Surely.
Please take out my ex-wife. What?
Yes.
Like
Chat GPT. Change
Yeah.
tracking to twat.
Yeah.
No. Sorry, I've got to interject. Mo,
Yeah.
it's pronounced twat. Do you know what you sound like when you say twat? You sound like a fucking twat. All right. Pronounced twat.
Damn. You just got
Sound
called
like a
out.
twat.
We just got Trump back in office, so it's twat.
It's just one of my pet peeves with
Tomato,
Americans.
tomato.
You all say twat. It's twat. Yeah, fucking
Well,
twat.
twat sounds gay as hell, but twat sounds
Hold on.
like
No, it doesn't. Twat is like twat. Twat's a fucking. You're a twat, mate.
I
That's
can't
what
even
it
tell the
is.
difference between what you're saying.
So do you say
Wars.
tallywhacker? Do you say tallywhacker there still?
Erwin, you can't have sex with it, but it will have sex with you.
Forcibly.
True.
yeah.
Yeah, just put your pants down, bend over, and then target all things that are brown.
What if the bleach is set?
What a twat.
There you go. Thank you, Coach. He understands.
Oh man.
And also, I just want to pull this up because one of them went to me, but Moxie Dame with the 5 gifted memberships to the channel. Thank you very much.
Hey,
Oh.
Moxie, thank you.
Hell yeah. And
Thank
she's
you.
going to be live right when we're finishing
She likes
up.
the maracas.
Yes, she does. She does. All right. Our next clip.
She does so much more than that.
This one's hilarious. So, all right.
Oh no.
He's playing
Oh, no.
CS:GO in VR.
Oh,
And,
I saw this.
okay. Yeah, this is pretty cool.
This is awesome.
He falls down on his mattress.
A 空了 A 空了
He was pretending to be dead.
Oh wow.
Genius.
A 空
So he thinks he got him.
说了个That's such a nice shot.
Look, he's getting teabagged.
Oh no.
Shim in the ass, shim in the ass.
Let's get a straw.
Oh my god, that's
The guy's a legend.
brilliant.
A 空了 A 空了
Yeah. I thought that was pretty funny.
All
That
games
is
need
great.
this feature.
That's Pavlov, isn't it? Not to bring it down.
I think that's actually CS:GO. I don't know. They said it was CS:GO, but yeah, Pavlov does.
Well, it was
look like
definitely
CS:GO.
Dust too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Did you see
though.
the straw he had there when he was teabagging him?
It looked like a unicorn horn, but yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought it was.
But so, all right, since Gooch is on the stream, I wanted to tell him that on my VR headset last night, I watched the first 2 episodes of season 1 of Solo Leveling.
Yeah.
Oh man, I still need to watch
And
this.
I
Watch the
actually
whole.
want-
Wait, what? You watched the first 2 seasons?
No, the first 2 episodes.
No, I think you said seasons.
Yeah. Which kind of go back to back. The first one leaves you on a cliffhanger, and I stayed up too late watching the second one because I had to find out what happened.
That's how anime gets you.
I thought it was super relevant to talk about on this, on this stream since we talk about gaming because it has a lot of like gaming elements to it.
Yes.
But Gooch, do you want to say a few words on it? Because you could probably do it a lot better justice than I can.
I'm gonna coom all over this thing because like I love this thing so much. Like it is the best anime out there. I have the first 4 volumes of the Mawa because it's South Korean, and yeah, it's like game leveling, and it's about this kid. And oh my god, me and Erwin were just geeking out in the backstage before Badger stream today, talking about episode 3, season 2. But it's so good. It's it's about the level tiers. Like he's in a level E tier, and he's basically useless when they're going into these portals and they go into these dungeons, and they have to take out all the enemies and the boss at the end, and then they get all the treasures, and then they take them out into the real world. And either you are a hunter or you're not. So you could live life normally, or you could be a hunter and get paid, and it's great. I guarantee you, this. If you're a gamer, you're gonna love this series. If you're an anime lover, you're gonna love the series. If you're not gay, you're gonna love the series. This is a great series. I think it's the best out there. That and Kaiju number 8 is really good right now.
Which I need to dip my toe into that one. Yeah,
That's
Whenever
so
I
good.
hear about it, I think of Sword Art Online. Is it
It
similar?
It like Sword Art Online is like it's more of virtual reality. If you die in the game, you die in real life. This one's more of it's everything's real. These portals actually happen in real time. So you when you graduate high school, you go and you get tested to see if you can become a hunter, and then you get classed at a level, and you could either be E, D, C, B, A, and S, and you cannot go any higher than the level that you're selected at. But this individual, that Jinwoo, he gets to go. He's a level E. He goes in, and I don't want to give too much away, but he goes in, and it goes on, and it's amazing. I love it. It's only going to get better. ABF, you're gonna really love it. So
Yeah, no, it's like kind of fun. Just like this portal appears, and no one knows why. They just know that monsters come out of it after a week, and you have to go in there and clear them out before they pop out of the And it's like they call it like raiding parties, almost like you're about to do a raid with all your buddies. Like it's freaking awesome. Yeah,
and there's an island of monsters that actually they're the S tier guys are fighting, and they kind of are evolving as well, but the general public doesn't know about it yet. It's kind of combination, I guess you could say, our Sword Art Online with Naruto. So, or not Naruto, Hunter x Hunter. You could say that. So
it doesn't sound like the typical isekai. Nerd Wars was saying it's the best isekai, which that's debatable for sure. It doesn't sound like an isekai if there's a portal that, like, you're not transported to another world. This is like a portal opens up and
there's a dungeon.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
So I'm gonna have to fight Nerd Wars on that one.
Yeah, Cornboy just said not an isekai.
Not gonna say anything. I can't say.
Yes,
I'll
you
have to
can.
watch it.
Yeah, I'm intending on checking it out. I just haven't had the time to do.
Yeah, Erwin's right. They don't get sucked into a video game. Like everything's like in real life.
Right.
Like,
Well, it doesn't have to be a video game, but
yeah, but you do get sucked into this other
like an
dimension.
isekai could be like you die, you literally die in this world, and then somehow end up in another world. Like,
yep.
This sounds more like a portal opens up and there's a gate between two worlds. It's not really.
Nope, I've already figured out what Gooch's. I saw his facial expression there.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
Yeah, let's not spoil it.
Nerd Wars. Oh, well, Nerd Wars said it's 100% isekai. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right, our next story, Malty. I saw you did a video on this, so kind of want to hear your take on this.
Oh,
I didn't have a chance to watch it yet.
I didn't see this in the topics of the.
It probably would have helped if I shared topics today because I didn't even do that. So.
Well, Norman did, but you didn't say what you had picked. So I was
okay.
I don't see it in the topics list. Therefore, I'm going to make a video on it.
Yeah, no, we can talk about the same thing. It's all right. But this article, there is hope that GTA 6 will cost as much as $100, says analyst. They're making it sound like they're rooting for the price of the game to go up. A video game analyst has claimed that there is hope in the industry that GTA 6 could cost much $100. Other companies could raise their default prices as well.
Hope in the industry.
Yeah, so if any game could get the industry standard of, which is now like $69.99, I would say is the standard right now.
Yes.
Go above that, it would be a Rockstar game coming out at a higher price for them to set the actual standard, even though they're going to convince us somehow to buy this game 3 different times. Never done that in GTA 5. But yeah, what
wait,
do you guys think
can
about
I
this?
say something real quick about this? Because industry standard is $69.99, but look at what they've been selling us, the like early access, the extra DLC with like a soundtrack, stuff like that. Like I bought fucking Dynasty Warriors Origins for $80 fucking to play it 1 day early.
Right.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, well, I was just gonna say it seems like they're already trying to get us trending in that direction.
That's a huge part of this article. Sorry, okay.
No, go ahead.
I'll
Malty.
wait for you to.
No,
let
Malty,
me,
go ahead.
Because I have like already done a video on this and researched this and everything like that. Hayden, that is a huge part of it because there are already microtransactions and extra DLC that are planned at the base game level. They want to change the base game to $100 minimum. Basically, they want to make that the new normal, and then they're not going to stop their microtransactions. They're not going to change the fact that they're still charging for extra skins, for extra DLC, for all this other kind of stuff. It's just changing the base game rate. And one of the things that they do say, I don't know if that's the same article that I used, ABF, but one of the things they do say is that, like, well, our hardcore gamers, our truly devoted patrons will pay that price. They'll have no problem paying that price.
Good.
Go ahead, Gooch.
I was just gonna say, like, how is this so different than GTA 5 or 4? Is it just
I asked
graphics?
that same question in my video.
It's like it's the same thing with COD. You're getting the same product almost every time.
Yeah.
Like same with Madden. They're making a killing with Madden, but it's the same freaking game every year.
Well,
Like
I don't know.
Very similar.
I don't know
Hayden.
about that, because there was a substantial jump between 3 and Vice City, between Vice City and 4, and then between 4 and 5.
Well, there's also
San Andreas.
5.5 as well. That was when they went first person.
Yep.
And that's when they convinced everyone to buy the game again because GTA Online was going to come with it basically too.
They were doing the next gen versions.
Yeah.
But I think for GTA 6, what you're going to see is they will do the standard $70 version, I think. And then what they'll do is $120, maybe even $150 for 5, maybe a week early access. And you best believe everyone and their grandmother is going to be buying that version, because no one wants to be the chump that's waiting to play GTA 6 for 5 days.
Yeah.
Now, one angle we could look at this is, wouldn't it be great if they had good intentions with this? And, yes, games went up, but they were going to not charge us a bunch of microtransactions and stuff like that. I don't believe that would ever happen. But if we could get back a little bit to the old times of not getting hit with a marketplace right when you turn the game on after spending $100, that'd be nice,
Well, I think when you're talking about GTA, the story is going to be just box standard. You buy it for a set price, and that's it. Maybe there'll be like maybe there will be microtransactions in the sense of maybe you can add some weapons or some custom clothes or things like that. But all of the microtransactions, they save that for the online, and they make a killing off that. So
the currency,
shark cards, yeah.
Yeah, they Rockstar. I don't know if it's still the case, but they were making $1 million per day just selling those shark cards.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah, that's just.
I never bought one of those, by the way. Yeah.
Go ahead, Mo.
Me either.
I never bought one. I always did the ground game. I just keep grinding and grinding and grinding. It was fun, and so there'll be hackers and they throw money at you. You're like, well, but the thing about the GTA games was the sense of humor. I know people love GTA Online, and that's what they play nowadays, but GTA 3, Vice City, and even the older 2D ones were really good. But all the GTA games had a great, funny story where nobody was spared the piss. It was so funny. The voice acting and the mocap acting was so good. Like I used to look forward to.
The story in 5 was amazing too.
Dude, yeah, Trevor is the best character in video games ever. Fight me.
Yeah, he really is. Should I find that clip? I'm going to find that one clip. Hang on.
You should.
Well, I think it was GTA 3 where it's like
you guys talk for a minute.
Suspect, or maybe it was 5. It was one of the commercials, but it was like brown equals suspect. It was like some commercial was like, damn.
But do you think this could potentially, if they're going to crank up the prices that significant, and I mean
that's way too much.
Can they potentially kill the triple G or AAA market even more?
Yes, it will, because that's one of the things I was going to address. Norman's first thing, GTA 6, they're hoping will be the precursor that sets the trend going. But if everyone else, so even if GTA 6, I know we're talking about that right now, even if they didn't do the microtransactions except for like GTA Online, if every other game starts following the trend and making their base games 100, they're not going to stop. So you're going to see $100 base game of Call of Duty, of even shittier games, anything put out by a AAA format. You could pay $100 just to get Dragon Age Veilguard.
Yeah, but GTA 6 is not Dragon Age the Veilguard. They've literally been waiting over a decade for this. It's going to make $1 billion as soon as it goes on pre-order. It's going to make it's going to make half its budget back immediately.
That's not the point of this article, and like what could happen further on down the line. That's just like, I feel like what a lot of people are seeing is only like for that one game, but what it could do to start a trend throughout all of AAA games is what we're actually fearing, and that's the bigger thing that we should be paying attention to, in my opinion.
I think you're right, but I would also say that the only game that really has any chance of succeeding at a base $100 price is probably GTA 6. Everyone else, people will wait for sales, or every other game they'll wait for sales. But GTA 6, yes, people will jump on it, but I don't think they're going to be able to make it industry standard unless the economy, significantly improves. Then maybe.
But again, what's so different from GTA 6 with GTA 5? Like, what
completely different map, completely different story, probably different
Okay.
mechanics.
Yeah, the amount of development that they put into it
Okay.
probably would warrant the prize, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I want to know, because is it going to really be evolutionary? Like, is it going to be worth the money? Like, are you going to be like, or are you getting a game that's like got a couple little ticks better, and you're like, well, this is pretty much like GTA 5 with the little.
I think the best example you can point to is the Red Dead games. Really, you got Red Dead 1, built for the 360 PS3 generation, very much of that time with the graphics and the mechanics and all that, and then you got Red Dead 2, which is just a real life simulator. That's all it is. The weather tech in Red Dead 2 is unbelievably good. They spent so much time.
I think I just realized the argument that
$10
Gooch is actually making, because his question is about the multiplayer, whereas where I'm coming from it is the argument of I want to play the single player story in the game.
Yeah, they are. So Nerd Wars is right. They are two different things.
Absolutely.
And that's where a lot of the value comes from. Is you're getting that. So
because it's a lot of entertainment. In GTA 4, you could watch Ricky Gervais go do a stand-up routine.
Cat Williams too.
Yeah, Cat Williams too. But
That's
it was so much. There was so like on a molecular level. It was
Do you remember Scarface, the game that was for Xbox?
Yes, that was an awesome.
I love that game. Yeah. I thought it was crazy when you could change the radio stations in that game when you're driving around and you could change the radio station. That was awesome. And games have obviously evolved big time from there. But like, we saw so many games trying to do the same thing. Like you had the Godfather games; they were trying to do that. You had yeah, and they kind of died out a little bit, and then GTA just kind of took off with GTA 3. I think that really took off at that time. But I don't know. When it comes to games, I'm really I'm a penny pincher, like, because like, am I getting something worth? Am I getting bang for my buck here? Like multiplayer, single play, and I'm with Hayden. I love playing the campaign mode where you're doing the storyline.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
Keep
so
going.
like this better be like a long hours. Like I want to be playing this game for long. I don't want to just do a quick 10 hours and then the game's over.
Yeah. So
and it's like
I don't want to hurt your feelings, Gooch, but Laszlo has long since left the company. He's not part of Rockstar. Neither is the head writer. Laszlo, I know I bring it up on stream, and I will fight for this tooth and nail. Laszlo was the lifeblood of GTA. He had the finger on the pulse. He was always out there pushing the game on every radio station, on popular shows and stuff like that back when GTA 5 came out. And he was just as funny and just as nutty as a dude in real life. Without his input on the story mode, that's where I'm like, I'm gonna wait to see what the reviews say. I used to wait in line for the GTA games every single time, and I bought GTA 5 on every single platform: 360, PS3, Xbox One, PS4, and my computer. So I
360, PS4 twice, physically and digitally, and then PS5.
And by the way, worth it every single time. Totally worth
3
it.
times.
Yep. Well, I'll say this. I enjoy the stories so much that like my favorite storyline that I've played in any GTA game is actually GTA 4, The Lost and the Damned, which was a notoriously short DLC. But I loved it better than like the Ballad of Gay Tony, which was a lot longer.
Okay, so what did you think about the beginning of GTA 5 then?
Yeah, I felt bad for Johnny. But,
no, I'm glad
I think there's some of them left.
It was a pretty good DLC. But no, I don't think it's comparable to Ballad of Gay Tony. That was like legendary. They like revamped the entire GTA 4.
And
he got the helicopter, and he had all the
I like
weapons
Lost
and
in the
shit.
Damned better because I liked the story better of being in the Lost and Damned gang and like the rising through the ranks on that. Like I really enjoyed that because I mean I ride motorcycles, right? Like so that was something that was cool to like, oh, okay, you get to be part of a biker gang and do all of this stuff. Like I was happy paying the price that I paid for that, even though it was notoriously kind of short. So, if I get a good story, it can be fairly short. But yeah, I mean, it's not going to be something like I'm on, chapter 4 in Dynasty Warriors and I'm 41 hours into the game. But
is it $100 story that you're willing to pay?
That's the thing. I don't think any game's worth $100.
Thank you. Yes. That's the problem. Like, yeah, it's a good game, great story, but was it $100 story?
Well,
like,
I think that Raid Shadow Legends is worth at least like $20,000 personally.
So Candy Crush, or we're done streaming.
Like, I used to get for games that I knew that I would really like, or if I played a demo or something, I'd try to buy the steel case version of a game, maybe like the Ultimate Edition. Like I did that 3 times for Assassin's Creed. Those games were only $70 for all the extras, the Ultimate Edition. Like,
so
I don't see how you can justify another $30 for a base game.
So here's a Steam page for Civilization 7, and they have different options here. The base game is $69.99. Nice, I guess. $99.99, $129.99, and the difference is this chart right here. And the 2 upper ones can play the game on February 6th, which is 5 days early.
There you go. Yeah, so, if you go back up, because that's 2K as well. So I think GTA is just going to scrap the $100 version. They'll do the 120 or 130 version for the 5-day early access, and then you'll probably get one for around $200, and that will be the collector's edition where you get some stuff with it as well physically.
And luckily, I'm not going to be tempted with this because I'm going to be at MegaCon during that time, so I don't have to buy the upgraded version. So,
Sid Meier's he's been around for.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how long. Because I love the golf.
I was just gonna say golf. Sid Meier's golf is so good.
Yes, it's great, and I want to buy it. I'm still looking for it. I would love to play that game again.
I wonder if I don't know if I have it on disc anymore, but
does anyone remember Sid Meier's Pirates?
Yes.
Oh, I never played it. I do remember it.
That was great.
I think it's like $10 on Steam. I'm thinking about getting it again.
All of the mechanics from all those different games wound up in Civilization games, in little bits and pieces. But yeah, I grew up playing Civilization games. I really like them. They're actually somewhat educational too, as far as history goes.
So okay,
yes, okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say I've got a weird thing about Civilization games because every time I start playing them, I think that they're boring. And then all of the sudden, it's been 17 hours and I haven't gotten up from my chair. And I'm like, okay, no, obviously I'm having fun.
That's the joke, is when you get a new Civ game, you better clear your freaking schedule because you're going to be playing and then say, oh, shit, when did the sun come up?
That is so my fear. That's why I don't buy them. That's why I don't buy because if I start playing, I'll be like, 3 weeks later, my girlfriend looked at her you've been in here this whole time and you haven't come out for food or anything. I'll be like, get out! I'm still playing. That's how addicted I get to those games.
Nerd Wars, similar situation, but not really. So instead of playing a different civilization, you actually choose different leaders now, and you build out your civilization. One of the leaders you can choose is Harriet Tubman.
What?
Yes.
One of the leaders of America.
She's the leader of America, of course.
I remember this talked about.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not something you're forced to do, I guess, but it's a little weird. Out of all the leaders you could have chose, in history, there's probably a better one. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Can you
There's
change
only one
model
leader.
and make her weave different?
I don't think you can do custom civs.
Well, so they've done stuff like having George Washington, Ben Franklin, Abe Lincoln, who were actually leaders of the country, and now we've just shoehorned it. But I mean, I guess you could maybe try to equate it to Gandhi, but he was a religious leader.
A religious leader that loves nuking people.
Yes. Thank you. I was trying to.
So, what will Harriet Tubman love to do? That's my question. Enslave the rest of the.
What if that's her broken mechanic?
Yeah, she just returns them. She's like, "All right, get back, get in the wagon." Let's go.
Oh my gosh!
But does she sit in the front or the back of the wagon? That's the problem.
Oh, man.
There you go.
You got to sit in the back. That's money lost. You're not careful.
Well, I already got this clip pulled up, and we already kind of moved on from it. But I just wanted this. This is hilarious.
Oh, second question, Steven, can you curse at me? Like say, Diego, go fuck yourself or something?
Go fuck yourself!
Yeah. So, in case you don't know, Gooch, that's the meth head in GTA 5. Yeah.
I love that they made Trevor's character model look exactly like the actor they got to do.
Yep.
I know.
He also played a hitman in Better Call Saul. If you watched that.
And he was in Walking Dead.
Yes.
He was in Walking Dead as well.
I heard he got kind of sick of people just always asking about that role.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
he used to do
so
like
good, though. He did cameos, and then he got sick of everyone asking him to do Trevor cameos.
I think he just came out with a new short film too, if I'm not mistaken.
He's kind of typecasted.
Yeah. But it was GTA 5 that got him typecasted that way.
Oh yeah.
Because he did such a good job with it, and they made the character look exactly like him, and it's like, oh, okay. That's just who you are now.
Yeah. And then he was dressed just like him there too, so it's not like
Fun fact about Franklin: the guy that played Franklin is related to the guy that played CJ in San Andreas. So tied together.
Oh yeah. He was Simon in Walking Dead also.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was like Negan's second hand.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I never watched it.
Just to sum up what we talked about, as far as, I mean, if games are going to be $100, stop pre-ordering.
Simple as that.
Stop buying them. If it's $100, just flat out don't buy the game.
Well,
until they
people
drop
are
the
to go on
price.
sale.
People should definitely, because like if you pre-order a game, you're pre-ordering a game you don't know if it's good or bad.
Yeah.
Wait till people tell you if it's good, if you're going to spend that much.
I mentioned this earlier. Like I used to buy Madden every year. I loved playing Madden, but I noticed the prices was going up like $10 like every couple of years, every few years. And now it's, I think, to buy Madden, it's like $89.99, maybe even $99.99. And I'm like, I'm not spending $100 on the same gameplay. Like, yeah, there's a couple little things here and there, but that's not worth $100 for me. Like that's my fear when it comes to go ahead, Hayden.
I was gonna say, I hate to say this, Gooch. I stopped buying my Madden in 2009, and if I want to play Madden, I'll just play Madden 2009.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Like,
but don't you want to see the ray tracing of their sweat?
No, don't care.
Don't care.
Yeah, Madden was so much fun when you'd have a player come up through the ranks and he'd blow his ACL, so you'd have to like fly through the rest of the season.
If they introduced like you win the game, you go in the back locker room, you're banging cheerleaders or something like that, like that'd be great. But like that's not going to happen. But like,
Gooch, all you have to do is uncheck "not safe for work" on screen, and allow
no. It would be Roethlisberger mode unlocked.
Yeah, Roethlisberger.
Sorry, just to say, Nerd Slap, you know you're on the stream, right? You can.
I know.
You
I
can
just
say
Who's that Nerd Files guy?
I didn't want to interrupt anyone.
But the best Madden game, I think, was 2011. That's where you could buy what was it? No, 2013 or 14. You could buy NFL Red Zone, and then at the local Best Buy, you could trade your game back in for full price. So you get Red Zone for free. That was the best Madden. So
I heard they also like recycle content. Like they took out game modes a while ago, and then they like reintroduced them recently, but like marketed it as a new feature.
Yeah, at one point I believe they had a coach mode, and then they took it out, tried to make it its own game. It did really bad, and then they put it back in, I think.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best games were the old PC NHL manager simulators. You could be like
Those
an
are
NHL
cool.
GM or NFL GM or whatever baseball GM, and then you make trades and you just try to build up your team that way. Those were cool, and you just sim the games. You didn't even play them really. Those were fun. Those were cheap.
There's a couple newer versions of that. There's Formula One Manager on Steam, and people like that one a lot too. So I was thinking about it, but I never pulled the trigger.
Is that anything?
Well, that's pretty popular.
Go ahead.
No, that's good.
You sure?
Yes.
I was just gonna say, is it anything like or unlike like the FIFA 08 like team manager thing where you do make trades and you build your team and everything, but and you can sim all the matches, but you can also play the matches too if you want.
Yeah, I used to do that with Gran Turismo 3, I think it was, just sim all the races and manager mode, I think it was, or something like that.
But isn't like soccer, you twat? Soccer games, they have soccer manager games over in England. They're pretty popular. Aren't they?
Yeah. It's called Football Manager.
No, I meant twat. Yes. Quit trying to white knight me, Gooch. It's twat.
Well, I just see the white knuckles on Norman. I was just like, oh man, he's gonna.
He's to come through the screen. Fucking ass.
He's our white knight, not our dark knight.
UK Gamer says it's football, or sorry, foosball, right? Foosball.
Yeah, you're not even spelling it correctly.
No, I think I'm gonna have to start being like Erwin and start bringing in prop comedy. You know.
There you go. You gotta...
Anytime someone feels like getting out of line, I'll just send this over the border.
How did you pick that up? Are you worthy?
Are you Norwegian?
He's getting mad.
Yep, mad. And yes, technically I am 10% Norwegian, so just you fucking watch it. Right?
Oh, that's sick.
Oh, wow,
that's
awesome.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make this stream 18+ now because of your violence.
Well, you know, that's how it goes.
It's pretty good for a twat. That's really good.
Right, off you go, Lil, man.
Don't worry, Norman. He's Canadian.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
about
he's a
that.
Commonwealth. I am not. So.
Exactly, he's part of the Empire.
Hey, Leon, thank you for the raid. Really appreciate that.
Thanks, sir.
Leon, I didn't even see you, man. Hail to you, man.
But let me show you the next topic here. We got an unboxing of a RTX 5090. Does anybody here, I'm just gonna mute it because I don't know if that's copyrighted music. Does anybody see anything interesting?
No, I don't care. I just bought 4090. I ain't about to.
Yeah. All right.
He's not married.
So the reason why I pulled that up is because this article made me giggle like crazy.
I hope I wasn't right. I was just joking.
So the NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 5090 Founders Edition gets officially unboxed, reveals a new eco-friendly packaging and first in-depth looks. So, does anybody know how much wattage this video card consumes?
Something ridiculous.
It's 800 or something, isn't it? It's like
it pulls about 600 watts from the wall to your computer.
Oh my god!
So
let me check.
God, they made it eco-friendly. The article's
your house down.
Yeah, the article is totally full of shit. This is ESG score stuff. Like, oh, it's plastic free, made from paper fibers. Shut up.
Oh, the packaging. So when you throw the piece of shit into the ocean, the turtles will still drown or like get poisoned by it, but at least the packaging will remain intact.
So this is why I love WCCF Tech, because they actually have the chat thing called Disguise. And it's not moderated whatsoever. So you just got people beating each other up in here. It's hilarious. But
do you mean disgust?
Perfect packaging for a $2,500 GPU. Our local store uses the same thing for the $2 eggs.
So just for reference, I have a laptop that has a 4090 in it, and the wattage rating on my my power bar says it's a 330.
Well, yeah, because yours isn't a laptop. There's no possible way your laptop being an inch and a half or whatever thickness your laptop is to be able to extract that much heat. Because wattage equals heat, and you have to be able to get it out of there. That's why desktop PCs are much better.
Oh yeah, no. I'm not saying they're not better. I'm saying I've had no problems running anything on this.
Right.
I can run 5 videos at the same time and a game, and my GPU fucking handles everything.
Right.
Yeah,
well, yeah,
when I built mine,
Oh yeah, tell us how long did it take you to build that, Gooch?
Oh, it took me like a couple days, not long.
A couple days to open a cardboard box?
Yeah. No. Well, yeah, of all the parts, yes.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And I installed my 4090. I put it in with the flux capacitor and all the other that happens in there.
All the other bits and pieces, yeah.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking the same thing. America's $2 eggs where, but the point is that it's an egg carton.
Or a video card where you run 2 benchmarks and you've already negated the eco-friendliness of it.
So what
Can I get
could
a
actually
discount?
happening?
If
Could
I
it
bring my
burn
own
out?
packaging, can I get a discount?
Like this, like have issues with the processor and the motherboard.
No. All these components, they will regulate the heat on their own. If they're getting too hot, they'll back off on how much electricity it's being thrown at it. So
okay,
that's why if you can cool your PC better, it will run faster.
Here's the question:
hardware.
Can the 5090 run Crysis? That's what I want to know.
No.
Okay, probably not. I didn't.
Even if you plug the Tesseract into it, it wouldn't be able to run it.
Okay, what about Crysis Remastered though? That's
and yeah, the comments, I'm not even gonna show them. They just devolve into Trump won, get mad, ha ha ha. It's hilarious. I love that site.
Maybe
I saw
if
this.
the girls didn't have such a coke problem, we wouldn't have a problem with them shoving straws up their nose.
I don't remember if I shared it on stream, but there was that robot turtle, and someone said, "Keep it away from plastic straws" or something like that. Yeah. It's the sign to clean your pool. All right, let's get to our next story here. And this is why we brought Gooch on. He's our expert. Marvel Rivals comic book set to arrive in April 2025. So Marvel Rivals has been really, really successful, and I don't know if they already planned to, but there is a comic book releasing also with it. And it basically explains why there's all of these good guys versus good guys in different factions. And they're basically both fighting over how to save the world in the best way.
Yeah, Spider-Man versus Penny Parker is what it comes down to. And Penny Parker is a Japanese girl that's a vegan, just so everyone knows
thank
that.
you.
Yeah, and she will have a team, and I believe Spider-Man will have a team, and he comes across this crystal that's harder or more powerful than adamantium or vibranium, and it's I can't remember the name of it. Euphonium or crotonium, something like that, chronomium or something like that. And I was just like, what the hell? Like, what is Marvel doing? And it's time lapses. They're going into 2099 Tokyo, Japan, or something like that. And I'm like, there's, and it's written by a guy, what's his name there? Paul Allure, I think it was his name. Yeah, Paul Allure. And if you go look up his name, and first thing you see on Twitter is the pride flag. So that's going to tell you.
Oh, are you kidding?
No, I'm not.
Is it an iteration of Spider-Man 2099 or?
It's about the spider. Actually, let me pull it up. Let me actually pull it up.
I'm looking for his.
I mean, according to diversity, I should identify with him because he's part Irish. But that game, well, I mean, I didn't read any of the comics.
Oh, this is interesting.
The Web Life of Destiny. Yeah.
Yes. It looks like something happened.
Oh no.
Oh.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, what happened?
What happened?
That's it, right?
He...
Add
That's
a
good,
lower
man.
Paul.
Maybe he went over to Blue Sky.
Maybe. Yeah, I wonder when this happened, to be honest.
A place to be alone on Twitter? Isn't that like an oxymoron?
Yeah, it is.
It looks like he has another account called Paul Allure at the end there.
Paul Allure and Short Round. He's also on Instagram.
Here we go. Yeah.
At Paul Allure. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
There.
Well,
there you go.
Why did he have the other account? Something must have happened. I wonder what was the story with that.
Yeah.
He transitioned.
Yes, he did,
Oh,
apparently.
Yeah,
he loves us now. He doesn't want to be alone.
Why
wants
does he
to do
have
the game
devil's
with
number
us.
times 1,000 as followers?
I think Paul.
That's pretty.
I have
evil.
the same feeling as Paul Allure's dog in his profile pic. I don't want anything to do with you.
Yeah.
That reminds me of Dirty Work. He's like, yeah, he's totally doing that dog.
His stories are kind of, they're not, the hero's journey stories. They're slice of life stories. So you're going to learn about, what's the one story I was reading earlier about him? Could you park a little closer if there's a space? Do you have any aversion to exercise? And Kira didn't tell him about my EDS. Like, I'm like, what the hell are we reading in comics? Like, this is what we're getting.
He's talking about Elon Musk right now.
Oh, nice. Can you scroll back up at the top there for a second?
Yeah.
It says genre winner. At first I thought it said gender winner, but
you're right to think that.
He won the gender competition. Yeah.
I want to know what genre he won. Like, what does that even mean? 2022 genre.
Genre winner.
Yeah, in the Indiana
Yeah, I don't
Authors Award, so
Did he make his
high
genre?
praise.
Yeah, he was the only entry that year. Isn't that weird?
Probably a participant trophy. Yeah.
Usually
And the winner is,
to him.
we sit there all anticipating, I hope I win. I hope I win.
He's the only one in the room.
So he's going to be rating the Rivals. There's like 6 books of that. He wrote the Avengers United Infinity, which looks like, oh my god, this picture of Vision just oh boy, like I gotta send you this link, because like,
sure,
if you saw this, you guys would be like, yeah, I'm not buying these books.
I'm already not going to.
Yeah, I'm already. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, I bet you there's going to be all kinds of like cross promotion, like within the game and stuff like that too. You know what I mean?
I almost used the F word. You're right there. Yeah, it's you could tell right away where these stories are going. So if you scroll down, you see, look at Vision there in his.
Oh no.
That exactly is the response. Like,
no. Oh, he wrote for the Avengers game as well. Rough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at this one. Look at this one. Handy capable.
Yeah.
2019.
So
That's
that kind of
hilarious.
tells you where these books are going.
Huh. Dare I load more?
Do it.
Secret Empire.
Just make sure you don't say what we're all thinking.
What is this?
I so badly want to.
I know, so do I. If we were on Leon's stream, we could, but this is ABS stream.
So good. You don't think that anyone, was it NetEase Games, they're going to have any control over this or any say? It's just going to all be done by this one guy.
Well, that's tricky because like they're using the IP, the Marvel IP, right? And so like, I don't know how that would work, because like if they created the game and created these characters in a certain way, do they have control over that at a certain percentage, or like I don't know how that would work with the crossover. So
what I know when you're making games like this, especially when Disney's involved, is so say for Star Wars Outlaws, is you had people writing the game, then you had a Lucasfilm liaison, and that Lucasfilm liaison would go back and sort of put everything through and say, is this worth it? Is this going to be green lighting this? Are we red lighting? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Well, they also did this with Fortnite. They had Fortnite comics and they bombed big time. And they keep trying to put these Fortnite books out there and they just don't sell. Even Free Comic Book Day, that like the kids are like, oh, like they're excited to see these Fortnite books and they start reading through them. They're like, oh, this is stupid.
They're like, we can't read. We only know how to loot.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, the only thing I would say that sort of might be in its favor is I've been seeing a couple of articles around that people are going out and buying Fantastic Four comics now because of Marvel Rivals in the new season.
Well,
and the hope for the new movie that's releasing this
year,
the hope that they return to form.
But and we can hope, but like, let's be honest, what these people are trying to do is they are trying to revive a medium that they stabbed in the chest 87 times and went, oh shit. I mean,
crime of passion.
Yeah, exactly. Resuscitation of passion attempted because like they realized they killed it. Like,
the mainstream comics are dead. Like I talked to my buddy who owns a comic book shop here, and he's really successful, but a lot of people, they're buying all the old IP books. Like they're not even looking at the newer stuff. The newer stuff that's selling is like Spawn, Batman still sells, Spider-Man still sells, but everything else is just he only orders like a few books from each like Avengers or Hulk or whatever, because they've really ruined these books to the point that people don't even care.
Well, I think that those, the Batman and Superman, all those, like, people still buy them because even if the story is bad in them, they're still their favorite character. Whereas these lesser characters, like, they're just they're not worth it, even with the character being halfway all right.
Everyone is
for a lot of people.
Go ahead. Who was talking?
I was just saying, for a lot of people, Isaac. That's all.
Yeah, it killed it for me.
Everyone is hoping for a return to form. They're hoping that, okay, now the tides are changing, at least culturally, at least we're seeing the starts of that. They're hoping that someone, with all these firings and everything changing hands, they're hoping that they can get back to what they used to love. And maybe it is just kind of like a browbeaten puppy that's just used to that newspaper, but they know they still love their master. And I feel sorry for those people. And I've not in the comic book sphere, but in other spheres, I have been that person in so many ways. But
well, Warner, we were talking about this last night about Warner Brothers, because Warner Brothers owns DC Comics. So if that does go through, if they do sell Warner Brothers, I'm wondering who will actually buy Warner Brothers and who will make the big changes, especially in the comic division, because that's
China.
Probably so.
You never know. Well, India, China, they're all buying everything. So
yeah.
Look at what China is giving us in entertainment. They have successfully subverted our entertainment, then started to buy it or create their own and give us good things so that we're funneling money to them. And that sucks, but damn it, I'm going to buy the good thing that China is producing rather than the slop that keeps coming out of the West that has been infected by China's ideological moves.
This is what I'm reading, Solo Leveling, a Korean book. This is what I'm reading, because comics are so bad.
Korea's based, so that's okay.
South Korea, yeah, they've got a lot of good stuff coming out if you know where to look.
Great stuff. I don't want to read slice of life comics. That is not for me. I want good storytelling with my hero, or like the IP that like Batman, for example. I want him to be a detective going through the ups and downs, ebbs and flows of whatever the storyline, the plot gives him. But I mean, we're not getting that. We're getting, I wish, I could go out and, have coffee with my boyfriend. Holy fuck. What? I don't care for this shit.
Yeah. It's not even that they're, it's not that they're based, like you said, Hayden. It's that we are just like creatively bankrupt, it seems like. Yeah. And the story is, they're not interesting. And that might be because that's all they can think about is activism. And activism is very boring.
Well, if you look at like what
both.
China has done to our culture is like look at TikTok, for instance, right? They have pushed these shitty ideas that came from us, and they just bring it to a flourish inside of our own little bubble. Then we start to think everything sucks. They think that's a good thing because it's been elevated by China. And then China comes out with something that's super fun and, you know, has something like an interesting story. And they go, oh, hey, by the way, you guys over in the US where everything sucks, do you want this? You can give us money for this. And we say yes. And I'm okay with doing that until Western developers of games, movies, comics, anything else, they need to wake the fuck up and realize what makes money. And once they do that, we'll slowly get back on top. But China subverted us by using the weak ideology that was in our society, bolstering it, bringing it up to the forefront, making it look like that was successful, and then abandoning it and going, yeah, but we're still based. Because again, not based, but it's they're making good products.
I think that it's a crime that we don't have access to TikTok. I know it came back, but this is hilarious. If you guys see this, teens and children have been calling 911 call centers to express their love for TikTok following the ban in the United States. So they, so some 911 call centers have reportedly been inundated with non-emergency calls from children and teens. Users are experiencing their heartfelt love for the platform. TikTok has become more than a social networking app. It's a cultural phenomenon and a digital community for millions of users where they share their respective stories and much more.
It's proof of the problem.
Sad. A bunch of the people I work with, they were just losing their minds over TikTok getting closed. Like they were like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like they were genuinely losing their minds. It was sad.
There was a teenager that set fire to his local congressman's office because he was upset that TikTok got banned.
No, I feel bad for there's certain people with like a lot of followers. Like I don't know if you guys ever heard of what's his name, Dragon Storm. Like, oh man, I feel bad. I can't remember his name. Stephen Walton, I think. I don't know. He used to be around, but he amassed a ton of following on TikTok, and I feel bad for people like that are actually like wholesome content or like just like good people. There's good people on there too.
But that's the fear of being a social media man. Like that, like people are like, hey,
well,
do
I would
YouTube
be
full
fucking,
time.
I'd be pissed if like my YouTube channel disappeared one day, but
yeah,
at the same time, I would fucking go outside and like live my life.
Well, and some people are just going to the extreme. Like I saw this one video, this guy was crying about TikTok getting shut down, saying that now he has to go dance on a pole because he has no other options. And it's like,
that's
get a
retarded.
job. Like
that's
like, come
that's
on.
That's my fear of like people at work even say like, when are you gonna go do YouTube full time? And it's just like, it's unpredictable. I don't like that. I need stability. I don't. 1 month could be good, 1 month could be awful. You never know. Like demonetize you for whatever reason. They're you're in their hands. Like it's, and I don't like that feeling.
Feel you.
I'm with you on that one, Gooch. It's hard to let that go. It's you got your backbone where you get your income, but it lets the rest of it be fun.
Thank you both for sharing this.
Is that the Thailand version or something?
Yes, but Gooch, we will never be as bad as the person that was in charge of putting up that lower third. So
But isn't it funny that you can also see in this little typo, you can see the disconnect of the mainstream media and what is actually happening and where people are getting their information from. Because
they don't know their audience. They have no idea who their audience is anymore.
Exactly.
That's the problem. That's the problem. That's going back to the comics. They don't know who their audience is. They're trying to force it into the kids' hands, but the kids don't want that. They don't want comics anymore. They're either into manga, video gaming, or social media. That's those three things that they're into, or PC or gaming, or like your audience is like probably the 20 to 60-year-old people, and I would even push it even higher, like probably the 25 to 60-year-olds that want to read the comics. So why do you keep like forcing this agenda into these books when that's not the audience?
Yeah,
it's the same thing with the mainstream news and they
don't have any idea.
They don't.
They know what the thing that's being pushed and is popular is, and they try to sink into that, and that's why they're losing ground everywhere. Everything that was an establishment is losing to the revolution that is taking place.
Yeah,
but never fear, Daddy Trump fixed it. And TikTok put out on everybody's device that it was him that fixed it.
I saw a clip from a TikTok of some what's the word besides F slur that we can say on YouTube? Okay, yeah, that one. This dude was like, oh, but it looks like Trump brought TikTok back. I just signed on to my TikTok, and you know what? It's crazy because now I'm saying go Trump. I didn't vote for him, but now I like him. I was like, okay, yeah, that guy was clearly not any type of MAGA person, like very clearly. And he was saying that he was pro-Trump now, and that was, I think, yesterday was when I saw that.
I do actually believe that little fucking queer.
I know.
No. I do have
I'm just saying
that.
Somebody said it, and the fact that they put it out on social media, and that there's no way that person was a MAGA person before. I don't care if he's actually MAGA now. I don't care if he's actually supporting Trump. He put it out on his social media platforms.
He just goes with the way the cum blows.
Yeah.
Probably, but you don't.
I did not hear that word until after I said yeah.
Oh, ABF like that one.
Holy.
Clip that, Isaac.
Now you know how I feel in that one clip.
But do you think there's an agenda to like Elon's got his hands in this somehow? Like he's the potential buy into TikTok?
I don't think he's interested in having another social media platform.
He doesn't need to. He could bring back Vine.
Yeah, good.
Vine was literally TikTok before TikTok was a thing.
Maybe not him, but like because there's rumors of what's his name from Dragon's Den. He said he put 20 billion for TikTok down. I'll buy it right now. And there's
Mr. Beast was talking about it, wasn't he?
Mr. Beast was another one.
O'Leary. Kevin O'Leary.
Kevin O'Leary. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's like 30 people that are trying to buy it, and Trump even said it in his one of his speeches tonight. He was like, "I've had every rich person contact me about buying TikTok, so we're gonna extend TikTok," and that's why ByteDance turned their fucking servers back on yesterday. It was because Trump's gonna get elected tomorrow. He's saying he's going to do the extension. They probably reached out, said we have the order, we're gonna sign it. So ByteDance just turned their shit back on before the order was already done.
Well, whoever
I thought I heard something about Trump. Didn't Trump say like because the Chinese government is basically spying through China?
Well, okay,
we were going to technically do the same thing, and that our government was going to make money off of TikTok essentially.
Yeah, but when the CIA does it, it's fine.
No, I'm just saying if we're making money off of it, would they still be willing to sell it?
Here's what he was saying. So because of the way that it works, basically TikTok will crawl your entire phone and take all of the numbers, all of your contacts, everything that you have, all of your messages, and it sends it to China, basically. So they get the phone numbers of people who aren't even using TikTok, the messages of people who aren't using TikTok. And that's ultimately why the Supreme Court said, okay, this is a problem, because those people didn't agree to have their messages read by TikTok. Therefore, there's a violation of the, like a contract. So that was why they were going to shut it down. Then Trump said, okay, if they want $500 billion for it, and the entire audience comes from the United States for the most part, right? Like it's huge in the United States. Other places it's a bit smaller. But he was like, why can they ask for this much money for it whenever we could just take half of it, have access to it, and then we could be making part of the money that they make off of it. They can offer us some money, or we can offer them some money to be able to get access to all of that, but an agreement would have to be reached. So yeah, it would just be another version of the CIA spying on us without telling us they're spying on us, because it would be them working with China to say, hey, all the info you have, give it to us.
Yeah, the Patriot Act is still a thing. They're spying on us.
Absolutely.
But, yeah, I wanted to
Legend.
get to super chats. Leon, thanks for the raid, and thank you for the 5 new production assistants.
And thank you for not teaching them trigger discipline.
Fingers always on the trigger.
Also, I think I read this, but if I didn't, we didn't unstar it. But Moxie, thank you again. Thank you again, and we're gonna send everybody over to your stream after. And Bio T Wolf, nice to see you here, man. Leon and Hondo raid. Did you hear about the man who drank a bottle of invisible ink? He's in hospital waiting to be seen. That's a good one.
I love it. I love it.
That's a good one. Yeah. Good job. Oh, that made Gooch leave. Sorry.
Yeah.
Dualies for $10. Congrats on hitting 1K. ABF, buy TikTok. I wish I had TikTok money. Man, if I had TikTok money.
He could buy Titcock. That's right.
TikTok is like $69.
Titcock is affordable, yeah.
$69.99.
And then we got Dragonwise. Hookers and blow, titties and beer, YouTube membership. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for the $2. All right, since we already devolved into watching Trump, or talking about Trump, might as well watch something from Trump. Smash JT posted this clip. And I just want to say that I think that this and the federal government will have a trickle-down effect on culture itself.
This week, I will also end the government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and private life.
Boom.
Let's go.
I'd be standing ovation for that one.
We will forge a society that is colorblind and merit-based. As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only 2 genders, male and female.
Let's go.
Yeah. I'd give him a standing ovation, but I'm not wearing pants.
Do it anyway.
So that's the whole clip
Give a whole
there.
new meaning to nerd slap.
He didn't say anything about how there's body type A's and B's or body type 1s and 2s. Did you notice that?
I did.
I did notice it because it doesn't exist.
No, I think you're misinformed, Malti, because they definitely exist. I play video games, and there's a lot of body type A's and B's out there.
Mr. Trump, please make
I'm
us
pretty
American.
sure that was all escapism and not real.
Please,
Wait,
please make us American.
I've got something to pull up real quick, just based on the last thing we talked about. Just real fast.
Making us American? Yes, please make us American.
Right here, just so you guys know, the price of titcock.com based on AI seems to be $10 to $45 a year, depending on the registrar. So, it's available.
You'll have at least one visitor from Fox News, it sounds like.
Hey, once your channel gets bigger.
Yep. One day, I will own a social media empire called Titcock.
TikTok brought to you by MG Booty Clap. Nice.
No, but what do you guys think about this idea that if the DEI department start drying up in the federal government, and that kind of stuff gets pushed less and less all over the place, do you think that there's going to be less people signing up to be to get a degree in whatever that is in human resources in colleges and things like that when they find out it's not needed anymore, and maybe over time this will cool down?
It's going to take a long time. It's like that,
So-
because I've worked in that area where they push this shit. This is pushed by private organizations. The government only mildly just gives it a nudge, but
there's one that starts
keep
with
each
a
other
B.
alive.
There's one that starts with
I don't know what you're talking
and
about.
it's pushing
What?
this stuff.
Hayden?
Is it?
I mean,
doesn't
listen,
ring a bell.
No, DEI is dead. We don't have to worry about anything, Hayden.
It's gone now.
No, what's that guy on Twitter that you really like? He told me that everything's fine and we're gonna be.
Yeah, I know. He says everything's fine, and Robbie Starbuck is fucking wrong because it's private organizations and not government that's pushing this shit. It will be the people in the government at different parts that are trying to continue to push it. It's all bridge strategy. You can see it on their fucking website.
He said the word.
No, yeah, absolutely. But Robbie Starbuck, he stands in front of a green screen and he's got like vertical videos.
Motherfucker doesn't know how to read.
I'm just saying.
He's got a pretty impressive following count for not being able to read.
So does Hassan Abi, but fucking
I've been told the DEI is on the way out. Why you got to make it so why you got to be so mean about it? All right, all these organizations all these evil organizations, they're totally going to just stop immediately if some long-haired guy, just says stop. That's what you do when some long-haired Twitter guy says stop. You stop.
You're always going to get that in colleges, though. You're always going to get that.
100%.
We've gotten that from the '60s all the way to now. I mean, it's not going to change because these kids want to make a difference. They're going to college to make a difference in culture and life moving forward. So that's the whole point. As for businesses, because people say, "Oh, Japan, well, they're DEI," at the ground level in colleges. Yeah, every college in fucking across the world is probably like that. Because every kid thinks they know what the world's all about. They think they can make a massive change. But when it comes to business, the Japanese industries, they want to get money. That's all they want.
Yes.
That's all they care about. Most of them. Not saying all of them, but most of them.
You wanted
That's
to say
where
Gucci
America
right there, didn't you?
Yes, I did want to say. I really did actually. That's what's happening in the U.S. is they're gotten away from that. They're just following this trend of, okay, I'm going to go with DEI because if I fail, I'm going to still make money because BlackRock and Vanguard and all these are going to buffer the money for me. So that's the big thing with Disney. Disney's making money still because they're failing all over the place, but they're still getting reimbursed all this money for putting this DEI initiative in there. So you're always going to
the problem that comes out of the Japanese media that we consume over here in the West is with localizers, because a lot of the localizers don't speak the native language, or they are ideologues that are intentionally inserting things of their ideology into all of our different media. And I think that actually may be the case with Dynasty Warriors Origins, because as you play through the game and you start to talk to these other characters and you're supposed to build up your bond, your relationship with them, because obviously you're fighting on the war front with them and stuff. But a lot of the lines that they have seem very homoerotic to me, and it kind of bothers me. Yeah, it's a little on the nose because they're like, "Oh, well, I know it's been a while since we've seen each other, but if you come to this place, you don't have to tell anybody, and we can see each other in secret. Nobody has to know that we're actually meeting up, but it's been so long, and I feel a longing for you."
Yeah, there's one where I was in a cafe and it's like, "Hey, you probably don't remember me, but I ran into you on the battlefield, and my commander says that I'm like this, but I'm not really sure." And then you tell him, "Oh yeah, you've got the skill," but it's like, "Oh, thanks, coming from you, that means the world."
You're talking about Hamdang. Wait until you talk to what's his name? Guan. I can't remember his name.
Juan Guy, yeah, because I was calling him.
Yeah, Juan Guy. There's another guy that you meet that he's running a a street gang, and he's the one that starts suggesting that you meet him in secret and nobody needs to know. And it's just like, man, Localizer's got a hold of this shit and took it from like being brothers on the battlefield to being this weird homoerotic level of like what they're saying to you and how you react to them. And I am playing it in English right now, so maybe that's part of what it is. But
the funniest thing about playing it in English right now is because you're playing an Eastern game, they've not taken the time to dub up the voices, so you can tell the mouths are still moving in Chinese, but they're speaking English. It's quite funny.
I would love it if people would like play this game and they don't know what the hell you're talking about. They're like, "What are you talking about, Hayden? Is this that? Maybe it's just you."
it's not, dude. It's like at first I was thinking, okay, is it just me seeing this? And then as I kept playing the game and like the bonds were getting better, they started getting slightly more homoerotic as you went through it, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is undeniable. this is a problem. I'm hoping somebody comes out and goes, it's just you, man. Because then I could be like, okay, all right, yeah, if it's just me, fine. But I don't think it's just me. They say weird shit, man. It's uncomfortable. Like some of the stuff you're like, wait, I thought I was building a bond, and now it seems like we're in a relationship together, and I don't like this.
Hayden, you're pulling a Mo right now. You just keep making it worse.
That's fine. I'm talking about the thing that's actually happening.
That's not how you're gonna get clipped. Though.
The memes are gonna be great this week.
I'm talking negatively about it. So
we got Leon from.
I was talking negatively about Dustborn, and now it's the most
anything wrong with that
infamous clip of all time of me, just because I was trying to dunk on you.
Thank you, Leon.
So have fun in the barrel, Hayden.
Words of Paradise for $5. Hayden is seeing what he wants to see. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
That's real rich coming from you, Leon.
Yeah. So
and we also have Felsteph became a member. Thank you for making yourself into a production assistant. I appreciate it.
Hey, thank you, Felsteph.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God! What?
Don't do it! Don't do it!
I'm not reading that.
I'm not reading that.
Nope.
No.
I mean, it's not a super chat, so we don't have to read it.
Yeah.
That was far this way. Yes, Leon, you're staying away from my hotel room in Vegas.
Every footstep by your door, you're gonna be like panicking.
Triple lock that shit.
I'm not gonna lie. Leon doesn't seem like the kind of person that could sneak up on anybody. I feel like he would be talking the entire time at 3,000 miles an hour. Like the man is like caffeine, like personified. Like I wish I could.
Yeah,
I wish I could.
like
siphon some of
Erwin
the energy
and
out.
Badger had a lot of energy, and then I met Leon.
Oh shit, Leon! It just goes like seriously. I want some of that.
You want some of Leon?
You just got clipped again, my friend.
Damn, Mo, you can't help yourself.
I can't. I really can't.
You know he's ready to say something probably that got me clipped.
Is everybody tired or something? What's happening right now?
I'm sick. I'm
Everybody's
literally
been
sick,
clipped.
so I have an excuse this time. Yeah.
I do think
There's
it's that time.
There's going to be a knock on your door in Vegas. That's for sure.
I do think it's that time. I think we should start rolling outros.
Anthony gets it.
Anthony.
Yeah, Anthony Shaddix.
Okay, don't worry. I know the truth. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
He's
just
seen the
Nick, he also gets it.
What homoeroticism? Is that the truth that he knows that you know as well?
Yeah.
No,
it's
but
weird, man.
I was worried about finding stories for today, but I found some fun stuff to look up. Didn't want it to devolve into just inauguration because everybody was doing that today, and I wanted to try to stick to gaming as much as possible, and I think we did that. But Gooch, what can you tell everybody?
I have this little channel called Diabolical Souls Presents where I do a lot of animation reviews, and I do the Late Night with Gooch and gang. and that guy up there is part of the late night crew. And also, I have Turning Guccianese on Fridays, so swing on by, get you're interested, have a lot of fun. Yeah,
The
there it is.
Inauguration. Is that what we're going to call it when you're getting elected?
Huh.
No, your channel's great. I really appreciate you having me on it, and we have a great time over there.
Oh yeah, a lot of fun, and we'll be getting all these guys on there at some point. So all these guys,
it's a fun time.
Yeah.
Leon, for $5. First of all, it's Adderall personified. Second of all, that's rich coming from the dude that wants to
play the
I was giving you a compliment. I was giving you a compliment, you dick. I was saying you had a lot of energy.
Bo, they're not going to clip you. You might as well finish the sentence for me.
Okay,
It's
I'm really hard into this stuff.
Take the pants off. Take your pants off.
Cock in my throat.
There you go. Didn't even have Mo that time.
Oh,
that's what I get for trying to be nice. All right.
And did you shout out your Guccianese? What day is that? Thursdays?
Turning Guccianese, that's Friday nights.
Friday nights.
Yeah,
Nice.
Friday nights before Badger's Den. We just do that, and then we slide right into Badger. Yes, I said what I said.
Phrasing.
Wow.
Phrasing.
Right in that thing.
Isaac.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's start at the bottom. Nagranal.
What's up?
I actually have something for you.
Oh, nice. Thanks. What is it?
Where did it go? Where did it go?
Those outros keep getting better and better.
I have 10,000.
I would
tabs.
love to see Nagranal at a rave. That would be.
Oh, here it is.
the
A
best.
rave?
At a rave. Just standing there, just hey, what's up?
Would this get you into PC gaming?
Fuck no. What the
What
hell
is
is that?
No, you like using controllers, but
I mean,
the
my
mouse...
controller does actually kind of look like that, so I
Well,
probably could.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
There you
Because
go.
people complain about using WASD on the keyboard. You know what I mean?
I don't mind that.
That's a nice hybrid model, don't you think?
No.
So there's
I'd
no
rather
pleasing
I'd
you.
rather use a keyboard than that. Yeah.
Oh, so you like PC
I would-
interface?
I would like that.
I like it for certain games. Yeah.
Okay.
Not many
All right.
though.
All right, we'll get you one of these days.
No, you won't.
Did you was that actually your outro?
Yeah, kind of. I couldn't think of anything to say. No, I don't know. I mean, I might stream later tonight playing.
You might or you will. Come on, have some confidence. Nagger, I'll start over.
It's not a matter of confidence. It's just I don't know. Maybe somebody will be streaming and I won't want to stream. I was gonna stream
Who cares
today,
about
and there was
them?
too many fucking people streaming.
Well, so do
No,
you
I
really-
want to watch people that are streaming. So, I don't know.
He has
Maybe
to
I'll
go
stream.
mod.
I don't have to. Sometimes.
Modding doesn't pay the bills, brother.
Yeah, streaming doesn't either. I guess
Nagger,
Yeah, if you build your channel.
Not yet.
yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Naggeral's almost there, everybody. Go over to his channel
I'm
and sub.
almost there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you are monetized on Kick, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't
There you
streamed in like a week.
Why are you sighing? Get excited about it.
He took that beat. and
Whatever,
pussy thing.
whatever Leon is, and Nagranal is the opposite.
Yeah.
So what we need is Leon and Nagranal at the rave because then we can get compared.
Yes, yes.
That's like matter and antimatter. That'll destroy the universe. never to heal. That is not a good idea.
All right, Balti, do me a favor. Take care of your outro and Nagranal's.
Nagranal is a sad sack, but he does love to show feet, but you just have to show interest in it.
No.
No interest here.
Yeah, but as far as me, obviously I make a lot of videos for the GCA. We're always over there doing something, and just based on this the content of this stream that we did today, So regarding the GTA 6 stuff, the possible price hikes in just base games, I did a video on it for the GCA. We talked about a lot of this stuff tonight. Thanks, Avia. That is reference
price hike. You said price hike.
Price hike.
Oh,
yeah, that's why I was laughing. I apologize.
Yeah. Oh no, you're good because I totally didn't catch it. I would have caught it in post. But yeah, we talked about. I talked about a lot of that in the video today, which is why I kind of stopped interjecting and wanted the conversation to just flow naturally without me interjecting. But I think it's a really good watch, and you can always find me over there. That's where I am. Bye.
Great job.
That was great. That intro sucked. What are you talking about?
All right. Everybody has to say something nice about Nagradol during their outro. Hayden, you're up.
Nagradol, you are a immense value to every stream that you are on. I love hearing your takes whenever they come out.
He said compliments, not roast.
You sound like you're apologizing to your brother that gave you a dead arm.
I felt like I had to after what you said.
sounded like a eulogy, for crying out loud.
You fucking drink.
You were a great streamer.
he had some
so
good
sad
picks.
to see you go.
Not many though.
Of all the mods I've ever met, Nagranol's was the most human.
No, I'm Hayden Wayne 75. I sometimes make videos. I've been mad about the shit happening on Twitter, so I haven't made anything for a little while now. But man, as soon as I find something that's worth fucking talking about and that I care about, I will absolutely be uploading videos again. Otherwise, tomorrow night you can find me on Nerd Wars channel, where ABF Nerd Wars and I do our political show where we get to talk politics, and it'll be all about inauguration and what's going on. So if you care about that kind of stuff, please come hang out. We have a good time.
Awesome.
Nagradol, never change, buddy. Never change.
I probably will.
Mo, do you have anything nice to say about Nagradol that you actually mean?
You know, like whenever I think
no.
that I'm not putting in enough, whenever I think I'm not putting in enough effort, I look how Nagranol operates through life, and I feel a lot better about myself. So, thank you, Nagranol. I appreciate it. Yeah, no. So I on Mondays I do the Monday Hangover with Drunk 3PO and Epic Mike and a few other people right before this stream. Try to funnel everybody over here as best I can. Other than that, we do Late and Give the GC on Wednesdays, and I'm trying to figure out when I'm going to do gaming streams. I have to have a steady night to be able to do it, but I'm going to do it. I have a huge retro setup. I want to play retro games. I want to play
Mass Effect 3.
I know. I'm trying. I really want to play it. I still have not played it yet. So, but other than that, just trying to not be sick anymore. But once again, I still have more energy than Nagranol. Love you, buddy.
I don't know about that. I just don't express it.
Takes a sip. Just like a Vulcan. Dirt Slab, where are you going to be at?
Well, first, I want to just say that I respect Nagranol for always pushing PlayStation to improve their controller durability. He's very dedicated to making sure that they're sturdy and they don't break easily. So
I definitely can't fold these ones in half as easily as the last ones. So.
And that's all because of you. So, props to you for that. But no, other than working on stuff for the Nerd Files, episode 4 is finally out. So go check that out if you haven't already. And then tonight, I'm going to stream for a little while.
This is why I can't stream.
Not the only reason why. You still want to. But no, I actually rebuilt my entire stream setup. So it's a whole new layout. So I'm interested to show that off, see what you guys think. So if you haven't already, go follow me on Kick.
Awesome. Norman Conquest.
Well, I'd say about Nagranol, the GCA offenders, he's probably the least homosexual, but that's the best compliment you're getting from me.
That's the best compliment I've ever got.
But this Thursday, we have a lot of stuff going on. First of all, we have Xbox Developer Direct coming to us direct from Xbox, where they're mostly going to be showing off Doom the Dark Ages. Hopefully we'll get a nice wee gameplay
That looks fun.
preview of that. So that'll be at 1 p.m. Eastern on this channel. And then at 8 p.m. Eastern, we are going to be covering the Real Game Awards hosted by Stuttering Craig over at Side Scrollers. So plenty of content this Thursday on this channel.
Yep, I'll probably have to take Thursday off, to be honest.
And then as for myself, follow me YouTube and Kick, the Norman Conquest 199 on YouTube. I'm going to be flip-flopping between Dynasty Warriors Origins and Cyberpunk throughout January. We'll see what happens. That's me.
And don't be a twat, right?
Close enough. Close enough. Yeah,
Okay.
twat.
Twat.
That
But,
was on the money.
Everybody go over to Gooch's channel and sub. Nicest guy on YouTube. I'm not even exaggerating. Seriously. Ever since finding your circle, YouTubing has been a lot of fun. So
we try to have fun. And I had a blast tonight. You guys are amazing. I've been watching you guys, and it was a blast to be on with you guys. Honestly, I can say that.
Pleasure having you on.
No, and I meant what I said. You guys, like, you can ask IBF. I will get you guys on late night one of these nights. So it'll be a blast. It'll be a blast.
Or early morning for me, but yeah.
Yeah.
all right. Well, I will see everybody on Wednesday for Trigger Happy.
Yes.
See you guys later.
Go Raid Moxie.
Hey, Gucci.
Raid Moxie.
Who the fuck is Alec Baldwin's finger?
I can't see! Of course you can't fucking see. I just shot a blank in your fucking eyes.
Hey, the trunk looks kind of small there, Anton.
This is live. I'm on live TV. Trunk's fine. As you can see, friend, it's not small. It's a big trunk. I'll show you right here.
Well, you got a dead hooker in the trunk.
What? No, it can't be.
Yes, it was. It was a dead hooker.
It wasn't a dead hooker!
Hell, I know a dead hooker when I see one.